There we go. Hey Virgo, how are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage. And I'm here with your March 2021 reading. So look at that. I've been pre-shuffling the deck. I've chosen some oracle cards. I think we're going to take this because Virgo, a lot of you last month went through one heck of a lot. This month, you're going to be on a new foundation. There's going to be a lot of healing coming forward. So, going to do an extended reading. That's where you're going. I think that's your destination. And it's about being whole in yourself, Virgo, okay? So, what we have for oracle cards is, look at that. It's some type of initiation. And I think rather than spiritual initiation, although that will truly be part of it, you're starting on a new road, Virgo. You have really, many Virgos have finished something very important in their life. And look, if you look at the numerology, see that? Adds up to an 8. These are infinity days that you're going into. Look at yourself. There's a Virgo full moon at the end of February, and it launches us into March in exactly this way. I love this depiction for you, Virgo. So it's very interesting because you have prairie dog. Some of you still dealing with, my guides just said issues. Issues around a quantum partner. Some people call it twin flame, although there's a distinct difference, and we are going to delve into that this year in 2021. So I'm on Patreon now. I just started. I tossed a couple videos up there, including one for you, Virgo. So go check it out. I'm just learning, and I'll be building that out. So there's something, Virgo, that sent you deep out into the mystical realm. And it did for many people. It had to do with you and a partner of some kind in your life. Please view widely. It could be about love, but it might be about something else. Something sent you deep into the burrow. And when you go to the distal end of the burrow, prairie dog has an opening into the universe and travels out to have some mystical connection with whatever energy is waiting for it there. So that's what was going on in February. And in March, we see the effects, I think, when we look at that, we're seeing the effects of that. So you did go out. Many of you did. I'm a Virgo, if you don't know. I certainly did. I went way out and had a meeting with my guides, the ancient ones. People use a lot of words to describe this, and that's how it felt, right? So I went deep into my burrow. I actually had a very mystical download in the middle of the night one night about myself and a quantum partner finishing our journey. It was incredibly beautiful. This is exactly how it felt. It was incredibly beautiful. So my guys are sort of launching on that. Please go and meet me on Patreon, because I'm going to do a lot of meetings, a lot of live streams. I'm going to use Patreon. Okay, I'm still building it out. So please go sign up, support my channel. I've made it extraordinarily affordable because this is what we're going to talk about. It's time for us, my guides are saying, to have some direct learning, teaching, coaching about all these kinds of journeys. So, and here we are, acknowledging the full moon in Virgo that happened on the 28th of February. Or will happen. I'm going to publish this early because I think you need it, Virgo. I did. I wanted to know what was going on. So this is what's happening. Of course, when you finish a journey of some kind, it is a perfection of your energy. That's what this is talking about. The perfecter. It's the world card. Do you see the beautiful swastikas? The turning of feminine energy? A crown chakra awakening all the way from the root chakra all the way through to the crown chakra. You've got all the tools that you need, Virgo. Very definitely true. So this is your energy in the month of March. This is what you're going to be working on, the foundation of skill. That's a 6 of Wands. It's about coming through some kind of a great journey, a passage my guides are talking about, and coming back home, returning home to yourself, to your village, to the people who love you, to your community on a very new foundation. And in this deck, the Celtic Wisdom Tarot, we see you standing with your male energy. utilizing the fire of the universe to co-create your life going forward. You've reached a level of mastery. You've got all the tools you need. You're very open. And you're standing in your workshop, your sacred workshop, beautiful Virgo. And this is what you're working on. Healing yourself. The woman of knowledge is a sacred healer. Do you see how she's got the garment of the universe on, that sort of deep midnight blue? There's a lot of light around her head. And it's not just because she has blonde hair. It's an indicator. So that's a gravestone. Something is buried there. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of emotion. Something that you let go of. Something that you gave up in the month of February. And many, many Virgos did. A lot of folks let go of a very important love connection in their lives. So, of course, you're healing. So the healing, I want you to know, Virgo, stay the course. Take heart. Because the healing that is meant for you in this way, oops, I forgot how big these cards were. It's coming from that which passed away from you, Virgo. A lot of herbs, she's picking herbs and flowers for healing, and they're growing up from the gravestone of her brother, who was a master healer. There's a long backstory, but basically, that which was left behind, that which you lost. Some people walked away from a very toxic lover. I will put the link for the video from February. It'll be up here in the corner somewhere, right up here, if I can find it. There it is, up there, okay? This is what your human walk is going to be about in the month of March. And my guides want you to focus on it. That's why it's coming out very first. Okay, so it comes down here. And look, when the new moon comes, oh, Virgo, there's going to be another activation, the augury of knowledge. Spiritual activation and the ability to align yourself with the energy that's coming through the portal of the new moon. So you're going to finish something, then of course the next step is something new is coming. That's the Leophale Stone of Destiny. That is Morfessa. And she is the guardian of the sacred places. So there's a lot of activation that's happening, and it's why the initiation, again, a new beginning coming forward. So we see that coming out of the healing that you're going to be doing. I love that. All right, Spirit, give us a little bit of information, please. Yeah, okay, they want this one. So stick with this healing, okay? It's going to be very important for you. Look at, you see the shoes? You have blue shoes now, the blue shoes of shift and change. You're dressed in your passion. You're sitting in front of the water element, your vessel. You, Virgo, your vessel is full. That's the Four of Wands. You're going to continue to do some review. What was that all about? What's been going on in my life? Where have I been? Where do I want to go? What were the battles for? What about the shadow? What about the light? All the things that transpired. So once your healing is done and your vessel is full and you've got your blue shoes of transformation on, there's going to be a great turning. And you're going to come into this Four of Wands energy, which really is about the community tent. That's what it's about. And I'm realizing I'm sort of switching up from how I used to do it, and I forgot. The cards are so giant. So, Virgo, take heart, okay? It's going to be all right. Yep, you have some changes to go through. It's going to be just fine. I think I'm going to do it this way so we have room. So, Spirit, please let us know, what is the transition energy that you would like Virgo to know about? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Look at that. Two of Wands. You're going to make a decision, Virgo. You're coming into balance. All the twos are about balance. You're coming into balance. You're going to have some assistance reweaving yourself, because really, my guides are saying some of you were really pulled asunder. But look at all the four elements there. The four types of energy that you've woven yourself through. That's what you're thinking about in this card. You're thinking about everything you've been through. You're going to have some divine assistance to help you think about this journey that you've been on and why it was so intense. And where do you go from here? So when you reach this station, then of course the next thing is balance. Reintegrating yourself into you. Integrating the self into your energy. That's what this is about. Thank you, Spirit. So I love that. And that, when you get to that integration point, on a soul level, you will have made a massive transition. Look, that's a Lover's card. So some of you might be available, opening the door, my guides are saying things like that, to some very divine love. And one of the things that, again, we're going to talk about on Patreon, and the thing I was talking about, having a download about a quantum partner, ending that relationship, was very painful in some ways. However, it was intensely beautiful. So my guides are going on about that. I think they really want to talk about it, okay, Virgo? So in this deck, it's the Lover of Devotion, and many of you had to choose your pathway. Am I going to stay with this person? Am I going to go? Where am I going? What do I want? In almost a trance-like state. That's what happened for me. And you're going to choose from your heart chakra. Is this for my best benefit? What is going to bring me forward into the aspect of the higher understanding of love energy? Sorry, those are notices coming through on my computer. My computer answers the phone, which is really fun and sometimes interrupting. Look, Virgo, there you go. Blending with the sacred mind of the universe. That's the Star card, the dreamer of growth. And that's what's going on right here. You are dreaming about the next part of your existence. And actually, because it sits here, I believe you are literally manifesting it. That's what you're working on. Thank you, Spirit. That is very definitely what you're working on in the month of March. So good for you, Virgo. I switched back to this way of doing it because I felt it was really important for people to see the cards as a total sum. My guides are saying, look, King of Wands. So, yep, some of you might be having a new partner, somebody really powerful, who maybe is willing to change their own life, maybe is in the process. But in this reading, your life path and your soul intention, this is about you, Virgo. That's you standing in your male energy. That battle that you had with that last love relationship that created so much chaos for you, a lot of hurt. A lot of people were very, very hurt. Sometimes a quantum partnership or a twin flame relationship brings a lot of pain. My guide said pain and suffering. And it's for our benefit because we're meant to learn something and close it out with the highest order of love, understanding that you've had a sacred journey with somebody, another soul being, and now you're free and you can walk on. And your shield is hung on the wall, and what you're doing is making the shoes for the next journey. Fully in your power, vested in your power, Virgo. Look at this line. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Phenomenal. I love it. So I think it's going to be a very sacred month for you, Virgo. Very sacred as spring turns towards summer, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere. Yeah, definitely. You're going to come into your fullness. Virgo, there you are. Look at that. 9 of Pentacles. You're going to come back home to yourself, Virgo. And it is from there that you're going to take this journey. So the outcome is this. Look. 10 of Cups. So there's a discovery that you're going to make, Virgo, about your spiritual life, about your spiritual identity, about your life path, your soul intention, your contract, why you are here. And it is to have the experiences that you've been having. That's part of your soul contract, the quest of art, sacred love, universal consciousness, Piscean energy, the 4D and 5D that we all talk about. And I know I had this discovery. I know that many of you did as well. So I want to just give everybody a hug and some love and let you know that you have, okay, my guys are saying you graduated. That's why the initiation card is here. You did what you needed to do. You took your fears and your upset and anger and all the things that revolve around it, a difficult rebirth, a challenging rebirth. And you had a lot of fears. That's what this is about. Prairie Dog's Little Burrow Lodge is a place of protection, a place where you can go and hide when you see the hawk flying overhead. something really difficult happened. And I think part of what you did with it was you went deep inside. And you took your fears and you took your heartbreak and you took all of the spiritual destiny that was meant to be gathered. And you used it as sustenance when you went into the sacred burrow to go out and have an audience with the ancient ones. And now you're going to use this full moon energy to finish it and walk on and devote yourself to your spiritual growth. You're really walking forward. I love it. And straight into the next, my guide just said, the higher order, the next order of questing about love, energy. What's it for? Why do we feel it? Is it here just for us to have relationships? Maybe a little piece of it, but not really. There's more. So we're going to talk more about that. Virgo, thank you for being here. I'm very excited about this journey. I'm going to do an extended read. I'm going to post it on Patreon. I'm inviting everybody to walk with me while I build that out. And there's the first card of the extended read. You see yourself, Virgo? The woman of battle. You're not shrinking back. You're fully in your power now. You're going straight for it, and you're watching your future wind forward in your direction. So Virgo, thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And enjoy the extended read. I'm excited about reformatting how I'm doing things in order to be in deeper connection with all of you, because that's my gig here on this planet. Thanks, gang. We'll see you soon.